Well, day 2. Yesterday was educational. Learned a lot, but didn't find many sheep. So we're going to find the sheep I had scouted so that I feel a little more comfortable for the next couple days before we really branch out. So we got some country to look over, some hiking to do, and some sheep to find. It's great weather. I mean, what can we ask for? Good friends, having fun, good weather. Now we just need some sheep. So Scott's gonna go out, wrangle me one up.
Let me get my wrangling hat on here.
There you go. Let's take a quick drive.
Okay.
Scout it out and decide where we want to climb to. Today we're gonna try and find the sheep I scouted about a month ago before the season. So certainly plenty of sheep that should be around here that we saw before that we haven't found yet. So
About half mile out of camp, Marcus looks over and spots a group of about 20-25 sheep. No big rams, but there's some rutting activity going on, which makes us feel good. That hopefully the big rams that Mike's seen in previous visits here are still around trying to do some breeding.
That might be Mike's ram. Yep, I got him right now. That's a big boy.
He's a pretty nice ram. I don't know if it's quite what Mike would shoot first day, but he's a stud. We spotted him he came down off this hill with some other rams. There's 3 of them, and made their way across and up through that little saddle. Pretty spectacular to watch. They're just such neat animals.
Standing on that pedestal of a rock is so cool.
Man, he just jumped 8 feet. Pretty athletic. There's a smaller one here.
we got some sheep. A little ways away though. Hard to tell what we're actually looking at, but good to see some numbers. Find some spots to get a little closer and see what we're looking at. But we're seeing sheep. It's good stuff. All right, so if we go through the canyon, we can kind of look back in here at a lot of this stuff. Up back towards camp, we can cut up. I don't know what it's going to look like in there though. We need to maybe try that out. That's where Scott went this morning. But you're right, we just need to sit back a few miles and just keep glassing. Here, sheepy, sheepy, sheepy. Yes. There we go. All right. We got sheep. We finally found where they've been hanging out. Got up in here, we just lots of ewes, young rams, and luckily glassed up a few mature rams, and I think we're gonna get a closer look, but one's in there is pretty good. He might be the one that I'd scouted last month that is a definite first day shooter. So second day, lots more sheep today than we found yesterday. It's good. It's fun.
How was your morning?
Not as good as your morning, I don't think.
You saw a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got some pictures of him if you'd like to look at him.
Good.
Yeah, I don't know that it'll be a first day shooter for you, but he's pretty nice.
Easy.
Mm-hmm. Did you guys see much over there?
So the same group we had seen earlier. We covered a lot of country over there, then came down, saw the sheep here in the bottom that pretty obvious. And then found one good one with 2 younger rams.
That's him.
So I think that's
him.
Is that him?
Yeah, he's with 2 younger rams. Yeah. Where did you see him?
So they were up pretty much in a cliff band. Like
On this side?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, by far he's the sheep we've seen that's the best so far.
Yeah, the other one we saw is, I don't know, he might go 150 maybe.
Yeah.
I figured that one was upper 150s.
It's cool because he drops real low, and you turn sideways, you could fit quite a bit in his curl.
Yeah, that curls.
But then when he's looking at you too, you can see his ear plus some space right between the horns. So he's got plenty of length coming out. We'll have some good lunch. I suppose Randy will pull in sometime today now that we found a bunch of sheep, but I thought he'd be here by now.
If he
So
came
we'll
up through that private down there, he's probably drooling over some of them.
You've seen all those sheep down there. Yeah, that's true.
Well, Mike, I'm all excited. I got here. I've been driving for 2 days almost. Where are you taking me?
So we're going up here. Climb the ridge. We should be able to see off both sides. There's a lot of country.
Okay.
We dropped Don off up the canyon. He climbed up a ridge, and Scott went a different way to get a good view. So
Okay. I appreciate you taking it easy on me for the first trip.
right.
I'll follow you.
Yeah.
This is fun. I don't have to do anything other than just tag along. Right?
Second guess.
Yeah. Well, why'd we do that, Mike? How much further, Mike? Hey, Mike, I'm cold. Mike, did you bring something to eat? So you're talking about like 2/3 the way up?
That far one that
Yeah.
just goes to the horizon. The kind of the lower cliff band
Yeah.
was as high as we could see from our vantage point. And the left side of it, where it petered out, that's where they jumped up and they were just walking along it.
Sheep beds all over where you have these little flatter spots with all these rocks. They'll just scratch out a bed and lay here. I've been climbing, there's beds everywhere. That's a good sign, I think.
Got a good little nest up here in the rocks. We can pretty much see 360. We got good elevation. We'll be here for the night. We found him.
Really?
So we relocated the sheep from earlier. See that high point up there?
Yeah.
He's just below the rim, about 100 yards back, the same 3 rams.
Really?
You can see the big one in there, but they're up there. It's a gorgeous, this is a perfect little nest here. You can see
Yeah.
everything.
What a place to make a living. I'm not tough enough to live where they do.
It's rock and shale. And
Yeah. But we can talk calibers all we want up here. I think what we need to talk about is how Mike's gonna shoot that ram with a 7mm08
that's right.
cartridge. That is a 7mm caliber, or .284 caliber. Math. It's just math. It's just all math. Where'd he go, Mr. Mike?
So
I don't see him.
the 2 smaller ones, and it rolled right around that edge.
Where that slope comes down.
Yep. And he bedded just shy, like right there, just down from the peak, right in our side of it in the shade.
Huh.
You can see the world from there.
How do sheep respond when you're above them versus below them?
They prefer, from what, in my vast knowledge, or my very limited experience, if you're below them, they're comfortable.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Above them,
I don't like
they're
it.
not liking it.
Huh.
So, and it depends on the sheep and how close they let you get below them, but they like to be above everything.
Yeah, maybe I will buy dinner Monday night if you shoot that ram. I'll buy it.
I'd shoot him opening day, so if we can keep tabs
Opening
on him.
day.
Oh yeah.
You heard it, folks. Mike said if we find that ram on opening day, he will shoot it. If we find it and you pass, I'm leaving.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame you. He's a shooter.
But as bad as my vision's getting anymore, I think a sheep could walk right up here 100 yards away and I'd be saying, Mike, is that a sheep or is that a deer?
I'd be
not
all right
quite
with that.
bad.
No.
So, thanks for watching, folks.
Yeah.
This can be fun.
There goes the sun.
There goes the sun. Did you time lapse that, Michael?